Hiya, it's Becky, and I just got my November bargain bead box. So this is a subscription box, bargain bead box. You usually get like check glass, some gemstone beads, they'll include some findings, and it's usually a theme. And the theme for this November is cozy chrysanthemums because they are a fall flower. Is there anything cozier than the holiday season? Natural gemstones take center stage with a warm Thanksgiving inspired palette of gold, red, purple, and cream. So you've got mookaite. I don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not. Fossilized coral, golden agate, yellow quartz, and matte golden hematite. So this is going to be a very yellow heavy box. Okay, all right, we can roll with that. I mentioned it before that I'm not a yellow guy, but there are some situations where yellow works for me. But also, like, I got over my fear of orange when I started doing beading and making more things, and now I love a good orange. So maybe a yellow box is going to be something that'll help me get over my fear of yellows. And then I can be a yellow guy. We love the enameled charms. Okay, I love enameled charms too. And there's usually a 30% off coupon for subscribers at their sister site, Beadbox Bargains, which is where I've been getting those bundles that I keep unboxing and showing y'all. And those are even more inexpensive when you include that 30% discount. But here's our list of all the things. Now, they do have the bags labeled, so I'm probably going to set this aside so it's not taking up too much space. And I'm going to open this up and I am going to get it organized into my favorite organizer, because if you've been here a minute, you've heard me mention before how if I keep things in the bag they come in or in the box they come in, I'm probably not going to use them, because if I can't see them, they cease to exist for me. But if I've got them in an organizer where they're all spread out and I can see what's in there, I'm much more likely to use them, and I'm much more likely to use all of the buffalo when I do that. So let's get this open and see what we've got in here. So I am expecting yellows, and it looks like I am not going to be disappointed. There are definitely some yellows in here, but there's a lot of other colors too. Mookaite. Yeah, there we go. So this is, and then we got some Christmassy wreaths. All right, let's get these all out here. It's like we have several strands of beads. And we've got some findings. These are really cool looking. All right. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is, you know what? My aunt would love this. Like, sunflowers were her favorite flower, and okay, all right, let's go. Sorry, I'm gonna get all emotional and stuff here, but wow, okay. Those are beautiful enameled findings. That is amazing. And oh, yep. Ooh, these are very beautiful. I bet I could make some like this. If I look at how it's like wire wrapped, bet I could figure that out. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. All right. So we've got a lot of different things. Let's get our findings out of the way first. We have several charms and findings. So these are nickel-free brass magnetic clasps, and there's 2 of them in here. They are in the gold tone, and they aren't those super strong ones that you need to like use a pry bar to open, but they do hold together. So I'm going to set my findings right here in the middle. That's usually where I like to put my findings when I have them. And it looks like we've got a couple of little Christmassy charms. Enameled autumn wreath leaf charms. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more so you can get more detail of these. And they have, looks like cream color and red, and then like a light blue over there. And that's the enamel that's underneath and on the other side of those. They're really, really special. Then we've got these. These look really cool. These are gold-plated pewter wreath links, and there's 4 of these. It looks like they don't have a right or wrong side to them. This is both sides. And oh no, this one's broken. That's all right. Nobody will ever notice. Hold on, are they all broken? Nope, just the one. I just have the one that's broken. Okay. It looks like it's not really broken. It just never connected in the first place. It's fine. It's special. It's special. I'm going to stick those in there too with the findings. And I might actually need a separate one for these guys and this one. This is 33 millimeter Mukite and brass pendant. Ooh, that is a moody piece of rock right there. It's like a dark mauve with some purpley splooshes on it. I like this. And I imagine since Mukite comes in so many different colors that we're all going to get different looking pendants in our boxes. So if you get a different color in your box, let me know. I would love to know what kind of color you had in your box. I love this. I love this moody purple. This is like an amazing fall color for me. All right, and then we've got these gold-plated brass chrysanthemum links. I'm trying to figure out how they made this. You know what? It's probably too complicated for me to actually work on right now. And it's probably something that I might not ever make myself. And I should just be happy that someone else made it and use it that way. But you could definitely wire wrap some gemstones into here. You could even do some bead weaving maybe, like along the insides of each of these petals, or do some other things to embellish them and add to what we have with that. I'm going to set these right in here. Actually, I'm going to turn that over so that these fit right there on top of this one right here. All right, so let's move up. Actually, no, we're going back in. Sorry about that, because I want to take a look at the enameled chrysanthemum. I mean, I guess it's chrysanthemums, but it kind of looks like sunflowers to me. I'm calling them sunflowers. So that's the back right there. It's a really cool texture. But this is the showstopper. This is beautiful. Like, it's not just enameled, but you've got like some texture to it too. You can feel them. These are beautiful. Yeah, if there's anything that's gonna get me out of my fear of yellow, it's gonna be sunflowery things for sure. Yep. Okay, so now that we've got our findings and things out of the way, let's start opening our strands up. And I'm going to start right here with these 8x8 faceted glass rondelle beads in dark red. All right, and these are an opaque bead. And this is a really nice dark red. I love like this burgundy color. And y'all, look how it sparkles. I love sparkly beads. You've seen me do this before. we, we are sparkling. All right, let's get this opened and unstrung. I think that was the word. Yeah, unstrung. Where is something to cut this with? Because I'm not having a great time with that. And this is a very long strand. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a second level on my organizer for that. We usually get pretty generous amounts of beads with this bead box. There we go. And the last one there. So we've got our dark red. And then we've got some 9mm half matte crystal faceted round beads in Slate Peacock. These are also sparkly. We've got some matte bits on it too, like these bands on the top and bottom where it's matted. Ugh, my arch nemesis. It's this this wire. One of these days. That's right. I'm getting rid of the wire. I won't have to deal with that anymore. I do love though how like you can see like some of the same colors as this, and then the yellows and the sparkles from here. That's pretty cool. All right, so now we're moving on to the Mite beads. We've got 8mm Mite rounds, and there's 7.5 inches of those. All right, like, let's just talk about this mustard yellow, okay? Because like altogether, this is a gorgeous colorway with this yellow and with these dark burgundy colors, and it's just a really earthy colorway. And these colors were colors that I absolutely loved in high school, and I wanted to be able to look good in this yellow, and I didn't. And like there's trauma attached to that, because like when you're like, oh, I want to buy this gorgeous oversized mustard yellow sweater from the thrift store and wear it to the Sam Goody to go check out the music, and you just want to show up looking like a zombie. It's traumatic. But I'm gonna challenge myself to fall in love with this color again and not have it be so traumatic for me. For this yellow. This yellow is why I'm always like, I'm not a yellow guy, because it's just, I want it to look good on me and it just doesn't. It's so sad. Like all the other colors look fantastic on me, but not that one. Not that one. All right, and then we've got, these are Crackle Agate Round in Goldenrod. Oh, that is a glorious color. Again, a little more of that mustardy yellow that like, I want it to look good on me. I just do, but it just doesn't. But look how fantastically that all goes together. That's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to be making some jewelry with these colors, and it's gonna look good on somebody. How about that? It will look good on somebody. Might not be me though. You know who looks fantastic in yellow? My sister. She looks amazing in yellow. So you know what? I am going to be making jewelry with this that she can wear. Now she has some sensitivities for metals, so I'm going to be doing jewelry that is created specifically for someone with metal sensitivities, which probably rules out some of these other, like the brass findings and things like that. She could probably wear earrings that have, well, no, I might make these for my mom, if I'm going to be real honest. But I could make other things for my sister without some of these findings. But the beads should be fine, and I can make sure that the other things that I make with it will go. Oh my goodness, look at these. This is matte mookaite. And again, it's just so many diverse colors with this stone. Like you've got mauves and you've got dark purples and you've got your creams and you've got all of these yellowy colors. It's fantastic. And this is another long strand. It looks like these are 6mm beads. So yeah, I've already got ideas. I've got plans for this because I'm gonna make some beautiful, beautiful jewelry for my sister with the mookaite and with these mustardy yellows. And I'm gonna make my mom some sunflower earrings for her sister. And sorry, Mom, spoiler alert, that's what you're getting for Christmas. I'm gonna spoil alert her. All right, you know what? These, I'm gonna just spread these out a little bit more because, like, I'm gonna run out of stuff to put in here. I'm gonna spread these out over here. There you go. That way I can see things a little bit better. These charms are going over here. And then the connectors can be in there with the... Yeah, there we go. That's gonna spread things out a little bit better. And these ones, oh, I forgot to look at what these were. 8mm fossil coral rounds. Okay, let's get in close and take a look at these. Fossil coral. That's what these are. Oh, look at that, look at that. Look at that imprinting on there. That's pretty cool. Rocks are amazing. Ugh. There we go. So let's get this fossil coral in there. Ooh, pretty. Faceted quartz rondelle beads. They are dyed, and they are 4x3mm. And that is a glorious goldenroddy color. Let's get these in here. They'll probably be doing a companion bundle. I would keep an eye on the Beadbox Bargains website if you wanted to grab one. Or they will send out an email when they put up the extras on the shop. And that's usually when they also release the companion bundle. I might not be getting a companion bundle again because I'm like, not a yellow guy. But there's not as much yellow as I was sort of expecting with this. Actually, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so we had the gemstone and brass there. Mookaite or carnelian. Okay, so it says it could be mookaite or carnelian on that. So some of you may have gotten a carnelian pendant. And then we had the mookaite rounds, we had the matte rounds, the fossil coral. This is synthetic hematite. They look like gears. Flower spacer, some crackle agate browns, that's those. Faceted quartz rondelles, faceted glass in dark red, the slate peacock ones. Okay, and then we've got the lavender steel bicones, the wreath charms, chrysanthemum pendants, the wreath links. Okay, so I am missing something. I thought it was a little light on this. I am missing the curb chain. So I will contact the folks over there and let them know about the broken link and the missing chain from my box, because they're really good about, if there's something missing, they'll send it out to you, or if something's broken, they have excellent customer service. So I will reach out to them and I'll get that replaced, because I was looking at this and I'm like, there's something I'm missing. It didn't feel like there was as much in this box as there have been in other boxes, because usually you get a lot of stuff in these boxes. So it is one of the best value for money that you can get on the bead boxes, because you do get some good quality beads, and it is on the less expensive side for bead boxes. Let me... this wire. I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of you feel my pain with this wire so much of the time. Oop, let's get these spacers in here. Looks like these have a nice wide hole. These would be great with this wide hole to use with some stretch cord, because then you could hide your knot in that hole of these spacers. So maybe we'll do some stretch bracelets, guys. I think that might be a fun thing to do with some of these beads, and we'll use these as some spacers in that. But yeah, I'm getting a real steampunky vibe just from looking at these, because they're like that brass color and then they look like gears. Maybe I can incorporate that into a design, just the fact that they look all steampunky. I could do something with that. I think that would be fun. I got poked. See, this is why I hate that wire poked right into my skin. Anyway, I love the beads, hate the wire. That's why we get rid of the wire, guys, so I don't have to deal with it. All right, and these are a gorgeous, gorgeous color of this, like, kind of a gray purple, you know, Misty Mountain sort of color. It all works. It's very cohesive, this box. It all works together really, 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 really well. I wish I looked good in mustard yellow. I do not. I already decided, though, that I am designing things for someone else from this box. All right. So this is the Cozy Chrysanthemum bargain bead box, except there's some chain that should be going right here. Let me turn these over so you can see them a little bit easier in here. There we go. And I think it's beautiful. It's going to be a challenge with this color just the yellow. Everything else is not challenging for me. But you know what? That's one of the things that I enjoy about getting these bead boxes is being sent something that maybe I wouldn't have picked it out for myself and having the opportunity then to challenge myself to make something with it and to do something fun. That's part of the fun of that for me. Anyway, if you are not a subscriber for Bargain Bead Box, it's well worth it, in my opinion. I'll put a link to where you can subscribe to that in the description, and I have a code that you can get $2 off your first box if you use the code Beki2. Or is it just Beki? I'll check it. It'll be in the description. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.